All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real
well,
mode.
we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony, ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king?
He's heating up!
It ends today.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
You are looking rather splendid this evening.
I am the danger.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Flipping KD you like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Hey, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got to that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's do it again. Look at the jiggle. Jigga, 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 jigga. Oh, jigga, 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 jigga. I like that. FBI, open up! What the hell just happened? Swole Normus.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 19 hundo and 7-9 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin. And all you beasties.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What's going on, fam? Sorry for that intro. I'm sorry. Not fucking sorry. Not sorry at all. Fuck yourself. Oh my God. If you're watching the show, which I hope you are, that intro was, oh my God. That intro was, oh my God. And we probably have some more stuff like that today coming shortly. Come on, we're going balls deep today. Welcome to the show, episode 1979, the Daily fucking Swole, Wednesday, October the 6th. How are we doing, fam? What's going on, Bao, Rick, Sarah? Ryan just signed up yesterday. Hello, what's up, Ryan? Welcome to the fam. Falcon, say hi to Ryan. Yeah, Ryan, welcome to the Swole fam. Everyone say, welcome, Ryan. How we doing, everyone? What's up, James, Brianna, Darth, Jessica, Heather, Jeremy, Morgan, Tyler? What up, all you sexy beaches? All right, we're going to jump right in. We got a nut to bust, and of course, we have a tip to get into, but make sure you hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. We're live, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey. Head on over to www.thedailyswole.com. That's THE, thedailyswole.com for all the links for the live streams and the audio. You can catch on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you leave a review, Apple Podcast peeps. And before we get into that nut, reminder, make sure you subscribe to, of course, you got the Red, White, and Swole podcast and the Swolenormous Procast, but make sure that you are banging your ear holes to the audio experience as well. So you have the Daily Swole podcast, and you also have the Swolenormous audio experience. Dropped another cock nugget, another knowledge cock nugget, nugget cock. You know, the knowledge cock nuggets. You know, you get the big long shaft here on the Daily Swole, but of course, make sure you're getting your little daily droppings over there on the audio experience. The Swolosophy will keep you focused. Make sure you subscribe. Available everywhere you like to bang your ear holes to the Daily Swole podcast. All apps, all platforms. Check it out, the Swolenormous audio experience now live. And you got a bunch of episodes to catch up on. Got a lot of gems over there. Welcome everyone that is a part of the fam, not yet part of the fam. Make sure that you're checking out swolenormousx.com. We'll talk about those specials in just a few moments. But first, let us get into that tip, shall we? Again, let's get into that tip. You ready? We got to bust a nut first, otherwise we'll last about 5 seconds. Let's summon the Falcon. Falcon. Nailed it. There you go. There you go, you furry beast. Put some respect on it. What'd you smash? Drop in the comments down below.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh, Freddy. Oh, Freddy, that nice little screech. You delicious beesh. Everyone, Leo drinking like a raging fucking alcoholic. As always, we know why Rose let go. It's because you wouldn't put down the fucking bottle, bro. That's fucking bullshit. You wouldn't put down the fucking bottle, so that beesh said, goodbye. I'm taking the diamond with me. All right. Make sure you drop that hashtag FYR fam. It is fuck your resolution season. So today's Swole card, we'll give that away at the end of today's episode. Today's Swole card is fuck your resolutions, hashtag FYR. And at the end of today's episode, we'll give that away. But why is it fuck your resolutions? Why is it FYR? Why is that the hashtag today? Well, it's fuck your resolution season. We are in Swoletober, and we got to talk about these amazing, amazing specials because fuck your resolution season hath begun. Before we do so, we got to get into that tip. So everyone moisturize, and let's spit on that so we can put that tip in and slide in very nicely. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, so it is fuck your resolution season, and that means we are doing some amazing specials for unlimited memberships over there at swolenormousx.com. So right now, for a limited time, you can save up to 37% on memberships. Go check it out. Fuck your resolutions. Go over to swolenormousx.com and join the fam today. Get access to everything we have to offer inside for big time savings. And not only that, are you ready? Not only that, you can get an extra $10 off your sign up with code FYR10. That's FYR10. And you can save $10 in addition to your sign up over there at swolenormousx.com. So amazing offers, amazing specials. Go and check it out over there at swolenormousx.com and go unlimited today. Now is the time to do it. If you've been listening to the podcast for a while, for a hot minute, how long have you all been listening to the podcast? We kind of do a little round table on this once in a while. How long have you been listening? What number did you start listening? Some of you have been listening for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and some of you are not yet part of the fam. Now that's great. That's fine. You are welcome here. You are welcome to knowledge cock your ear holes and eye holes with the Daily Swole as long as you want. But if you are not yet a part of the fam, what are you waiting for? If you're listening to the show for a long time, this is your fam. These are your people. Join your people inside because we do private live streams every single week. We got the roundtable that we did last week. We do usually one or so a month where we do group calls and we all have a long conversation. We did like 3.5 hours. Last Thursday, we got master classes. We have plus all the content when you go unlimited. We have tons of new stuff. Also, we have the brand new Swolenormous Premium membership where you get access to the Swole Studio. This is, of course, included with unlimited memberships, but you get access to rotating classes every single week. So if you're not yet quite ready to go unlimited, you want to kind of get a taste, you want to sample it a little bit, you can join a Swole Fam Premium membership, and you got amazing options to on-ramp yourself into the Swole Fam for all sorts of just lots of opportunities. You can join for less than $5. Join the Swole Fam. You can opt for the premium membership for a few dollars more. And of course, you have the unlimited membership. So we have a lot of options for you to make sure that you're crushing your 7 pillars. And that's what's really important. Today's episode over there on the Swolenormous audio experience was talking about the 7 pillars. I really broke down quality. So it was about quality over quantity. Now I posted a video on this on the Daily Swole TikTok page. And of course, whenever I talk about calories, always Ready for this? Always. People get so fucking butthurt when I talk about calories in, calories out. Now, let's talk let's have some real talk, like we always do. Do calories matter? Do calories exist? Sure. But I mean, I think calories matter as much as, like, you know, you'll say, you know, any of this, like, you know, blank lives matter, all this other virtue signaling. Calories matter, calories exist, but at the same time, is that the be all end all? You can have a calorie deficit and be completely fucking up your endocrine system, getting poor sleep, and you will store more body fat. Your body will be in all sorts of disarray. You'll have negative effects on building muscle growth. A little bit of poison is a little bit of poison. And if you are concerned, and most people are concerned, most of the concerns are about overeating. Now, if you're going to bulk, you're going to feel full and you're going to have to stuff your face, right? If you are going to bulk, for example, you are going to have to stuff your face. You're going to feel full no matter what you're eating. And if you're eating nutrient-dense foods, it's going to be really hard. You're going to feel full. This is why bodybuilders and people that are trying to pack on a lot of muscle and eat in a caloric surplus have to eat smaller meals more frequently, because it's really hard to eat, let's say, 3,500 calories in one meal of real food unless you're sucking down garbage. So if most people are overweight and obese, you need to be in some sort of caloric deficit, or at least getting in sufficient protein for muscle synthesis and being around maintenance, at least in order to start getting rid of extra body fat. All right. You don't want to be in a surplus per se. Now, that being the case, most people have binge eating issues and eating disorders that can range from literal prescribed or, let's say, diagnosed binge eating, but most people have eating disorders because they think fast food is actual real fucking food. People put all sorts of shit in their mouth. I think if you drink soda, liquid sugar, you likely have an eating disorder, because that's pretty fucking disgusting. There's really no logic behind that. There's nothing beneficial to your body. It's literal fucking poison. It's industrial waste from corn and soy that you're sucking down. So if you're trying to mitigate your cravings and mitigate your body's impulse to overeat because you've been raised on garbage food, what do you need to do? You need to be consuming real nutrient-dense foods that make it very, very challenging to overeat. And a lot of you will understand that. And if you have this experience, drop in the comments down below. If you are eating, and I'm saying not everyone has to eat exactly what I eat or what most people eat here. If you're eating organ meats, grass-fed beef, sweet potatoes, you're using things like grass-fed butter, you're cooking in tallow, you're eating fruits and maybe some vegetables that function for you well, and you eat as much as you fucking want, tell me, how are you going to overeat? How are you going to just completely keep on stuffing unless you're trying to overeat, unless you're trying to gain, unless you're trying to stuff your face? It's very, very challenging. You will feel so full. You will feel so disgustingly full, it won't be comfortable to eat. Like, you don't want to. It's very easy to overeat garbage foods because of that constant stimuli from all these different flavors, from the actual marketing and the manipulation of these garbage foods to fuck up your satiety mechanisms to hit that bliss point. These foods are designed to make you keep on wanting more and more and more and more and more. So eating real food is going to be the answer for you. This seems restrictive, but in my opinion, it is liberating, because you're focusing on the real foods that your body has evolved to eat and thrive on. And then it opens up your world for all the other things that you can create for this world, the value for your friends, family, for your children. It gives you more time, more brain space for other things, rather than worrying, oh my God, I'm restricting. There's all these foods to eat and I'm keeping myself. Oh my God, I'm in a prison. Not really. Most of that stuff is just smoke and mirrors. You're focusing on the real shit that you should be doing, and it's very liberating. It's very, very, very liberating. It's all in how you look at it. It's all in how you look at it. Let's get into the first Swole fan post.
What's in the box?
All right, first one is from Dylan. What up, D-Bone? Oh, that was nice. That was a good fucking start.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
All right, Dylan writes, loving all these feature pumps. Crushed legs today and the burn was real. Any tips on balancing while doing the Bulgarian split squats? Did a set with the bar only to focus on balance and form first, but started getting wobbly during the second set. Thank you, fam. I'm glad you're enjoying that. How many of you tried this week's Papa Swolio's featured pump in the workout archive? Unlimited members. It was a brand new arm workout. Yeah, when you're doing Bulgarian split squats, you can use dumbbells. You can use dumbbells with two arms. You could use dumbbells with one hand. So you use, let's say your left leg is forward. You can use a weight in your right hand and balance on like a pole, or hold a bar, hold a squat rack with your left hand. So there are ways to do it. You can use dumbbells. With a barbell, you kind of have to have some more skills. If you're using a Smith machine, that could be beneficial. Or if you have one of those, what do you call it? Like the squat bars with the harnesses, with the, the pads around the neck with the bars coming to the front, not the yoke bars, but you know what I'm talking about. Those are a little bit harder to come by. I'm not sure if you train at home, you can get one. I'll probably be getting one soon, but you could use kettlebells. Kettlebells are also a good option just because of that pendulum effect. That hang from the kettlebells can help with stability, keep that center of gravity a little bit lower. Yeah, safety bar. That's it. I just brain fart. So those are some different options there, but dumbbells and kettlebells are great because, for example, if you lose your balance, you could drop it. If you have a bar on your back and you're doing Bulgarian split squats with a barbell on your back freestanding, that can be a little bit of a concern if you are wobbly. So just some different ideas. You don't have to use a barbell. I like to. And of course, I'm not going absolute max reps, but I have good balance and stability. So you can always drop the weight and practice. But if you're trying to do heavier sets, I would recommend either doing one arm with a dumbbell or kettlebell or two. So good question. Very good question. Yeah, kettlebells are great for Bulgarian split squats. Kettlebells are fantastic. Let's get some comments on that. My little rant at the beginning about calories in, calories out. It's amazing how many people get upset when I talk about calories in, calories out. It's the same people that take offense. They take it personal when I talk about macros. Oh my God, you mean I can't have my cookies if it fits my fucking macros? You're still eating shit quality food. You're just trying to justify it. You're trying to justify it. I don't understand why this whole macro shit. You're just looking at the fundamental calorie value, not the nutrient density or what the fucking ingredients are. It's insane. It's insane.
You're insane, gold member.
It really is. It really is. It really is insane. Truly insane. I know, Drella, people hate facts that kill their excuses. Yeah, and a lot of people are getting offended on the Daily Swole page. That video, by the way, that video that I posted, remember that got banned for hate speech, the one where I told women to lift heavy? That got reinstated, so round of applause for some logic and common sense. There are so many people in the comments, so many ladies are getting their feelings hurt. They're like, well, this is ridiculous. Don't be hating on Zumba. Well, this is ridiculous. Not every woman wants to look like a bodybuilder. Man, people try so hard to not hear what I'm saying. People try so hard, or they take one fraction. These are clips, by the way, right? You want to listen to the whole hour or two podcast every day, you come here. But people take one thing, they try to take one angle and then complain and then extrapolate, and they write like 3 fucking paragraphs in a TikTok comment to disagree. People try to disagree. They're trying to create conflict. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. They struggle and they look for anything that they can disagree with. And of course, if you're talking about someone's cookies or someone's pizza or someone's ice cream or donuts, they're going to get upset, even if it's irrational. Even if they know they're wrong, they're going to get upset because you're taking away my cookies. Like a child. Like a child. Like a child, you're taking away someone's cookies. Like, shut the fuck up. All right. All right. Oh, and someone else just recently said, this is the most negative guy on TikTok because the clips in the Daily Swole. It's like, well, I'm shitting on all your fucking excuses. So if you want to think that's negative, you can think it's negative. Or you can think, wow, this guy is slapping me out of my fucking zombie state and getting my ass in the fucking gym and helping me with some logic and common sense in a world that's gone insane. Then the most negative person, just because I'm talking about things that you're addicted to. Jeremy, morning fam, is there anything more beautiful than leg day at 4:30 a.m. in an empty gym? I think not. I agree. I agree. John writes, this might be a dumb question, but does one need to be at level 3 yoga for Scorched Earth? I don't know if I'm there yet. Nope, you can swap out any yoga class in the yoga studio. If you feel like level 2 suits your fancy, then just swap it out for level 2. You absolutely do not have to do a level 3 yoga to do Scorched Earth. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Marissa. Super excited to have you back. Super excited. Marissa, dearest Papa and fam, I'm so humbled and grateful to be back on the Facebook group and website. They both made a huge difference in my life. For anyone who is having difficulties financially, this post is for you. On a very personal note, I borrowed the money to rejoin. It meant that much to me. I texted a few friends explaining how much the website and support group encourages me. It's never easy to ask, yet within 2 minutes, one wrote back, I know not everyone has someone to help. I pray you find those people in your life. The 5-minute brain gains this morning was a beautiful start to my day. I'm so honored to be a part of the Swole fam. We'll update you all soon. Have a wonderful day. Lift heavy, love hard, and stay away from anyone who discourages you. Take it to the hoop. Aww. I'm so glad to have you with us, Marissa. The first time I've read your post? No, I've read posts from you before. Maybe you weren't here on the podcast, Marissa. No, come on. I've read posts from you before. Oh, for sure. I've seen your name on here before. Anyway, regardless, welcome back. Welcome back. You weren't gone for that long. Welcome back. It's so wonderful to have strong people and supportive people in your circle. Oh, the fan post I meant. Really? I don't know if that's the first time I've ever read your posts. I've seen that name up here. I've seen that name on those Facebook posts. Welcome back. Glad to have you. And we're popping cherries. Again, fam. Regardless, welcome back. You have a great community. And of course, you're back in the best community in the realm. She just wants to say you popped her post, Jerry. Well, I guess technically I did again. Born again cherry popping. Morgan, working in an ER, and a girlfriend tried to get me to eat a piece of cake, and I said no. She said, come on, life is short, eat the cake. I said, your life is going to be even shorter if you do eat it. Ooh.
We choose truth over facts.
Damn.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Morgan, I need to get that soundboard. Cold-blooded. Damn, savage. That was savage. Oh my God, Swole fam, so fucking savage. Damn, talk about slapping with that knowledge cock. Morgan with the fucking KO in the first round. Holy shit. Damn. Sean, what up, Beesh? Slept great last night, woke up to some strong black coffee. Cheers, bro. A yin yoga session and finished off with abs. I'm hitting Swollen 7 mace when I get home after work. Have a great day, fam. Same to you, Sean. I did some mace stuff in the morning. By the way, I love that morning mace. Love me some morning mace. I like to do a little circuit in the morning. I do some stretching, some mobility. I go out and I get some sun on my fucking tits, and I do some mace. I do some like one arm. I like some one arm halos, one arm circles with like the 10-pound mace. And I do some stretching, mobility, do some cold plunge, sometimes some sauna in the morning, but I love it. Love me some mace. If you haven't dipped in the mace game yet, now's the time. I'll be putting in some more Swollen 7 mace bell workouts. Those are fucking great. I love the mace. Any mace fans? Mace fans out there? Obviously, Sean's one of them. Fucking love it. Let's see. Jarella, is the feed blurry for anyone else? Super sharp on my end. I don't think anyone has problems. Could just be your connection. It's going to adjust. If you're watching on YouTube, it's going to adjust automatically based on your connection. So I would just like maybe restart your internet or whatever, like log out, log back in, or turn off your Wi-Fi, turn it back on. If there's any kind of service issues, it'll be blurry just because it'll be buffering or adjusting the resolution. So by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, YouTube already does this automatically, I believe, but you can adjust the resolution if you're not getting good service. That way you don't break the stream. Let's see. Betty Ford, I love the mace flow. Yes, more mace. You want some more mace? Who wants some more mace, Swollen 7s? Who wants some more mace? Heather, I haven't seen the sun in 4 days. Oh no. Why is that?
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Darth, need to get the mace first. Hell yeah, you do, Josh. Why you slacking, son? Get that home gym. Get that mace just don't put a hole in the fucking wall. Nico just ordered one. Solid. Fappy, before I started telecommuting, people gave you weird looks for rejecting bad food and bringing your own food. Diet culture my ass. Trying to be healthy is an anomaly these days. That's what I'm always saying. I don't think there's fat shaming anywhere near as fit shaming because everyone's fat. Everyone's fucking fat. 75% of the population is overweight or obese, at least. And I still venture to say 95% of the population is metabolically unhealthy. So where's the fat shaming? Everyone's fat. People don't shame themselves voluntarily or enough. You're shaming fit people, right? Now it's the evil diet culture. It's not about being thin. It's all fat positive, body positivity bullshit. It's nonsense. There's more fit shaming. There's more hate that is thrown around on the daily towards people that are eating healthy, right? Bringing food. Trust me, I did it. I brought my food. I just didn't care what anyone said, but I got, people chiding me or giving me shit. I just completely don't even remember what it was. It was just the same nonsense that you all deal with. Just completely fucking ignore it. They're the ones that are fat and miserable and unhealthy, and you are reflecting what they wish they could do. They know relative to themselves. They're like, oh shit, this person's eating healthy. And they'll give you crap for it. What are you going to do? Come on, just have some pizza. Oh, what are you going to do? Be a bodybuilder? Oh, come on. You only live once, man. I could never do that. Oh, I could never do that. Takes so much time. I don't have time for that. They just make excuses. And they'll give you shit because it reflects on them what they're not doing. They know what you're doing. They know you're eating healthy, and they know they're not because they know you are eating healthy. If they know that you're eating healthy, they know deep down that they're not. They're just lying to themselves and they know it. They're lying to themselves and they know it. And people, look, it's really hard to lie to yourself as a human being. And when you're lying to yourself, man, it really changes the whole way you think about everything, because you have to justify that and justify that to be your new normal. You have to justify that in order to lie to yourself. That's the real, that it's reality. That's factual. All right. Let's see. Ryan, I tried the kettlebell windmill yesterday. First time ever. I'm not a weak man, but that exercise killed me. Oh yeah. It's brutal for the obliques. That's a great exercise. Bow, I see the beard in HD. What about the Falcon? Getting that shit. Getting those talons in HD. Swole mace in your face. Goddamn right. Fappy, I have no mace bell, but I got a big ass sword. Will that work? I'm not going to sit here and recommend that you use a sword, okay? Because that might end poorly. Especially if you have a...
Because
It might get a little choppy. I want to avoid that. All right, Jeremy, I usually bring grass-fed beef and white rice for lunch. People look at me like I'm gnawing on a human arm while they pull lunches out of McDonald's bags every day. And Jeremy, doesn't that smell like dog shit? When you're eating healthy and then you smell this kind of garbage food, it's nauseating. Fast food smells like absolute vomit. To me, it smells like chemical garbage now. I just can't do it. But Papa Swole, there's chemicals and everything. Yeah, I know. I took organic. I get it. I know what a chemical is. You understand what I mean? Fake ass shit that shouldn't be going in the human body. Yeah, that's what I mean. All right, let's take some questions. If you got questions, drop in the comments down below. We'll take a few. #AskPapaSwolio. And a reminder, if you want to get access to all the awesome shit, the Swollen 7 Mace Bell sessions, all that cool shit inside Swolenormous X, go to swolenormousx.com. You could also download your copy of the 7 Pillars, available right there at the top of the page and in the main menu. If you've never downloaded your copy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the foundation, get your foundational principles locked in, understand a lot. You get more context for everything that we talk about here on the podcast if you download the 7 Pillars. Let's take the first question from Instagram. Oreo MD. Sounds like a registered dietitian on Instagram. Papa Swole, how many times a day do you eat? Once or twice? Once or twice. Good question. Once or twice. And sometimes I have like some honey. I don't graze, but I had a steak and avocado. I took a picture and some butter this morning, and then I'm going to do an afternoon pump today. I did some mobility and stuff today. This morning I did cold plunge like twice, and then I'm going to do some workout. I had some honey. I'll probably have a little bit more honey, and then get ready for my session right after we pump here, or I'll pump after we do the podcast, and then I'll have a bigger meal later on after. Tyler, oops, holy shit. My whole screen just went off my main monitor. There we go. Let's see. Tyler, Papa got legs today. My question is, I have a numb pain in my left thigh, no injury. Should I be training legs with that issue? Well, because I'm on the internet, I'm going to say no, because I don't know what the hell that is. Sounds like you might need to go to a doctor. So just to play it safe, because I'm not going to be telling you, no, it's fine. You have a numb leg. I'm not sure what that means. You have a numb pain. I mean, either it's numb or you have a pain, because if it's numb, you can't feel it. Or it's a pain and you can feel it. Then it's not numb, is it? So what's going on here? I don't know what that is. Maybe it could be some sciatic issue. I don't know, but I would recommend you see a doctor just to play it safe, to cover my own ass and to cover yours, because numbness that's lingering is something that you might want to get checked out. So for example, just for context and things that because I can't diagnose and I'm not sure of all the context there, but if you're foam rolling, sometimes you could feel some numbness, like, tingling or numbness in your arm or your leg when you're foam rolling. But after you're done foam rolling, after you get off the foam roller out of that position, the numbness should go away, or that tingling should go away. If it lingers, that could be the sign of something that's maybe pressuring the nerve endings or something like that. So there's always that's why it's important to pay attention to your body and to be really in touch, because you have to know when those, like, sometimes a gray area. Okay, I'm sore, but what's so sore that you should get something checked out that you hurt, right? There's a good soreness, there's a good tightness, there's that good burn, that good discomfort, and then there's pain. So with lifting, you're like, oh, it burns, it really hurts. Does it hurt, or it's uncomfortable, right? There's that discomfort, and then you're lifting, there's that burn, and there's like, ow, there's that pain. You know the difference when you feel it. Yeah, I agree with that, Ryan. Ryan writes, I think unhealthy people just hate when you make them confront their own irresponsibility by eating healthy in front of them. Of course, it reflects on what they're not doing. They see you as a mirror, and it strikes at their cognitive dissonance, right? They've been working so hard to ignore the fact that they're trashing their body and to justify their excuses, justify their poor habits. And then you're literally confronting them, right? And it's not their choice. Or, oh my God, it's too much reality for them to take. So they lash out and they try to defend it and they try to repel it. Well, we have been talking about eating humans. Listen, if you give me a grass-fed beef, fed human, right? And the human was, I don't know, was processed ethically, and you gave me like, here, try a bite of human. I would try a bite of human. I don't want anyone to die. I'm not going to murder anyone. I will probably never have access to it. I'm not really eager to, but if someone like presented it, like, you have a chance to, I'm like, why not? Probably tastes like chicken. Papa Swole is a cannibal. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. This is theoretical. Come on. Seriously. Come on. Don't tell me you wouldn't have some human. Let's see. Riri M. What do you eat for breakfast? It's my hardest meal to be satisfied and full. Lately, because I've been shifting my eating window earlier, I'm only really eating in daylight hours. I don't eat after the sun goes down. It makes me feel like shit. So I'm eating earlier. And to get in my calories, I played around with this. I did 1 meal a day. I used to eat really late at night. I don't like it. I sleep better when I don't eat super late. So I'll eat this morning, or what was it, around maybe like 9 or 10. I had a ribeye steak and I had an avocado and some butter. So that's what I had. I didn't have a ton. I had some honey too, but I didn't have a ton. It wasn't, I mean, that might sound like a lot for a lot of you, but I could have eaten more, but I wanted to get something in my system. So I'll have more after I work out. Papa Swole, what are your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
If you know, you know. Papa Swole, what is your cold plunge? I'm looking to make one with a cow trough and a small pool filter. Yeah, you can do that. You can get like a small pool chiller. I bought one. I have one that's designed to be, have a plunge. So it's actually, it cools down to like 39 degrees, and you can throw in ice too, but it keeps it. It's like a pool chiller hooked into like a tub. So, I mean, they're making like the cold plunging, like saunas and cold plunging are getting more and more popular. So there are a lot more affordable options. So it used to be, I mean, it still is. It's not a light investment, but when it comes to health, there's no, like it's such a amazing investment. And I thought, I always wanted a sauna. So we have a sauna, And that was like something that I've always wanted. It was like my own sauna. And honestly, I use the cold plunge more than I use the sauna now because I live in Florida too. So it's hot as shit. So I use the sauna, but the sauna and then right into the cold plunge is fantastic. But I find I run so hot normally. The cold plunge has just changed my life. It's so amazing. I dip in there for like 3 minutes. I've done up to like 7 minutes, but I mean, you're going to get out. It's fucking brutal. It's fucking brutal. But I love getting in there for a couple minutes. All right, Johnny Figs, welcome to the fam. If you got questions, you could drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. We're just shooting the shit. The knowledge cock portion of the show. Take some questions, answers comments and stuff like that. Johnny, Papa just joined the Swolenormous X family. Welcome to the fam, Johnny Figs. Johnny Figs, about to go hit the get started videos. Any recommendations? What do you mean? Watch those videos. What do you mean? Like any recommendations for what? Sounds like you know exactly where you're going. Those videos and all that stuff has to be updated because there are a lot of things that we've added since that. I think we talked about it recently on a roundtable or in Back to Swole that a lot of those intro videos are going to get updated. There's going to be a lot more content that's uploaded and updated because those were made, those aren't recent videos. So a lot of things in X have changed since those get started videos, but make sure that a couple other pieces of advice, make sure that you click through all the sections, check them all out. I'm not sure what kind of membership you have, Johnny. I don't know. Are you an unlimited member or did you do Swole Fam or Swole Fam Premium? And also make sure that you are in all the groups. Make sure you request access to the Facebook group, that you check out the discussion boards, get into the Telegram chats, get into the Discord, all those places, wherever you use. But the Telegram chat, there's the Swole Fam Telegram chat is awesome. The most action is in the discussion boards, the Facebook group, and the Swole Fam Telegram chat. Sign up for Swole Text. So all those things in the Get Started series where you sign up for Swole Text and on the library homepage, you'll see all the links for all the groups and chats. So that's where I would start. That way, if you have any questions moving forward with anything, you could always use the live chat or send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, but then you can just jump in the Telegram chat, ask a question, and we'll get right on it for you. So Telegram chat's great because you get some people are chatting in there 24/7. So it's great to get in there. That way, if you have any questions on the fly, can't find something or have a question about whatever, you can ask. Welcome to the fam. Brutus Beefcake. Yo, Papa Swole, yo, why do some scientists say red meat promotes heart disease? Because there are a lot of political motivations to stick to old science and bad science. And I'm not saying that all science is bad science. I think science is great. Science isn't good or bad. Science is the pursuit of truth. And that's all it is. Hypotheses that get tested. So there are a lot of misinterpretations of classic data going back to the 40s, 50s, and 60s with Ansel Keys and such. You can Google all that. There's a lot of hot mess with those like 7 country studies and everything like that. One thing that's very important to understand is that with nutritional studies, it's very hard to tease out the details. When you're testing subjects, a lot of times it's self-reported. A lot of times they are not isolating. They're not eating quality foods like grass-fed beef. They're not eating organ meats. They're not quantifying for sleep. They're not quantifying for proper training habits. Maybe they don't have the right sample size or population size. I mean, there's a lot of different issues when you are doing like meta-analyses, and that's very complicated stuff. And I'm not an expert on all that. There are a lot of people, a lot of medical doctors and professionals that are much better equipped to break down that kind of data. But a lot of what you read or what you see from people just reading YouTube videos and promoting veganism and whatever it is, people dramatically underestimate how challenging statistics and scientific studies are and how to read. Statistics are very complicated. Unfortunately, it's easy to manipulate statistics. It's very easy to extrapolate improper data for studies. There are a lot of studies that don't get approved because they don't fit a certain narrative. A lot of nutritional science was manipulated and very politically motivated when it originally got popular back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And literally that has become the bedrock for all of scientific nutrition or nutrition science for way too long. Fat was demonized. We've been sucking down vegetable oils for like 50, 60, 70 years. And, this is one of the reasons why everyone's fucking fat and unhealthy because we have literally been brainwashed to think that natural, like I would say there's also the natural fallacy too, but foods that we have evolved to eat over thousands and millions of years are evil for us, right? You still hear people say that sun is bad for you. It's like these nonsensical arguments that just don't make sense. They just don't make sense. So there are many books out there. There's so much content, but people have these dogmatic beliefs that they just can't release. The same thing with calories in, calories out. Do calories exist? Sure. Like, can someone eat red meat and have heart disease? Sure. But are they smoking? Are they drinking? If you only get 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night, that's going to raise your risk of all-cause mortality like 500% or more, right? So that's going to lead to heart disease, not getting enough sleep. Drinking soda. You can have red meat. You can eat grass-fed beef and then suck down a 2-liter bottle of Coke every day. So it's not going to cancel each other out. Christopher, my trainer said I need to be taking whey protein isolate for amino acids. My question is, do grass-fed organ supplements contain amino acids? I don't want to overdo it. Yes, they do. You're not going to overdo amino acids. Amino acids, like essential amino acids, those are just complete proteins that are found in animal products. You don't need to be taking a whey protein isolate. That's ridiculous. You can take things like, you can supplement things like creatine or glutamine, and the like. I mean, I don't personally take branched chain amino acids, but you can. It's not going to hurt you, but it's kind of like hit or miss. I don't really think they do much, and I've never really seen much of a benefit when I used to take it versus I haven't taken in a long time. But grass-fed organ supplements, you'll get some protein, which means you'll get amino acids. But if you're eating sufficient protein, you're not going to necessarily need whey protein isolate. Now, some of the problems, it could cause digestive issues. Whey protein isolate, I would definitely not do concentrate, so isolate's a good idea, but grass-fed, grass-finished isolate, if you can access it. Aside from that, a lot of these proteins and milk and dairy products are taken through, plastic tubes and are processed, so there are going to be potentially phthalates and other impurities in them. But if you get a high-quality protein isolate and you like it, it's not going to be harmful for you, but sometimes people have digestive issues when it comes to whey. And I've been playing around with some different whey protein isolates, and I think I might be having some issues with one in particular that I thought was good. So I'll keep you all posted, but I haven't really found one that is like really, it's not required, but if you're trying to get enough protein to suffice muscle growth, it's a lot of protein you have to consume, usually about, 0.8 to about a gram per pound of body weight, give or take. So that's a lot. That's a lot to eat in whole food sources. So people like to supplement with protein powders, but a lot of times those protein powders can be 70, 75% protein. Then you're getting in all these artificial flavorings and aspartame or sucralose. So if you do, great, grass-fed, isolate, unflavored. It's not supposed to be fancy. It's supposed to work. Just a thought. Ethically processed human, I'm telling you. In recent news, Florida man goes cannibal. Let's fucking go. I'll eat some fucking human.
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
Oh, please no, Stephanie. Are you serious? Is this the balls deep section already? Stephanie writes, there was an amputee a while ago that cooked his amputated limb. What do you mean? He just kept his limb? Like, oh, let me just keep this. Can I keep this in the freezer? And served it to his friends. He posted about it on Reddit. Get the fuck out of here. Gross. That's true. Did he get arrested? Were his friends like, this is delicious. What is this? It's my arm. Betty Ford, Galaxy 12 Steps. I love my sauna and hot tub. I'm outside of Seattle, so I use the sauna a lot. Oh, do you do infrared? I couldn't live in Seattle. Too gray. I need sun all the time. I couldn't live in any of these gloomy climates. Isn't Seattle, don't you get sun twice a year or something? Might want to look into red light therapy, one of those red light panels. Fappy, since inflation is cucking my food budget. Good term. Is there a way to reduce food costs without sacrificing quality? You buy less. All right, so it depends. I would still recommend, look, you can still get grass-fed beef. You can still find it for $5, $6, $7 a pound. Now, remember, you're not eating crap. You can start canceling things like Netflix, Hulu, all this other shit that you don't need. Now, in order, like you might not be able to get ribeye steaks, for example, because that can run expensive. But if you get grass-fed ground beef, you can get, beef liver and grind that in. Like that's fantastic. You can also buy and cook in beef tallow. So you get those healthy, you get extra fat too, that you might be, if you're getting grass-fed ground beef, you might only be able to find 85% lean or something, 90 or 85. So you can get some more fats with beef tallow. You can use pastured eggs. Eggs are less expensive. So you can get those usually, a dozen eggs for $5, $6, $7 a carton. And some of you might be like, oh my God, I only spend $2 or $3. It's like, yeah, but you're getting, if you, those of you that have your own chickens, you'll know the difference between those and even pastured in the store. If you have a local farm or a farmer's market, that's where you really want to get some eggs. Because just because it doesn't say organic doesn't mean it's not organic based, so to speak, because when you get a organic certification, when it says USDA organic, you have to pay a lot of money to get that certification. So a lot of farms are perhaps even healthier than or better treated in terms of the plants or the crops or the food that they feed their animals or from what they grow than USDA organic, but they just can't use that phrasing. So a lot of times, and you can talk, and when you go to the farmer's market, you can usually talk to the people that are getting it directly from the farms or the farmer that's themselves. And you can actually go, if you're local, you support your local community and you can actually go there and see where your food is coming from, which is fantastic. We're getting Mama Swole, a good friend of hers. They have a whole bee farm. They have they're beekeepers and they do all this stuff and they like sell honey. Like they have that's like their business. So we're getting a ton of honey with the honeycomb in it, but like from a local farm. We're probably going to go there and I'll do some footage and I'll do some filming or some videos for the fam when we go there. Cause I'd love to see like where the food's coming from and like where the bees, I mean, that's fucking fantastic. So there's different ways you can get less expensive food local, and getting in those healthy fats with different methods. You don't have to get like steaks all the time. I do understand that steaks can get expensive, but you definitely want the quality protein and the healthy fats. Especially if you, for example, if maybe you go in with other people, you can go in with other people. And if you get like a half a cow, a quarter cow, or a full cow, you can a lot of times order in bulk and split it. Because sometimes if you order online, there'll be a certain minimum requirement. But if you go in with a friend, you can split it half and half. There's ways that you can get discounts on bulk if you go in with other people that you know. Say no to lectins. I agree. All right, scrolling down through. Yeah, Ansel Keys was a fucking clown. Clown. It's all political. Political. Marissa, wish Papa had an accredited college. There's so much information here at the podcast. Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't want to be a part of the broken educational system. Because if you want to be accredited by any of these institutions, then you have to conform to their bullshit. So we do it ourselves. The University of Sick Fucking Gains. Matthew, you said it. He does. University of Swole, the SFG's campus. Hell yeah. Oh. Gumball. Nice name. Papa Swole, do most people in your life have a similar lifestyle as you, family, friends, etc.? Or do they tend to criticize you? I notice there are so many people who criticize their friends for their health. I do not keep anyone. No one in my circle. I don't get critiqued like that or criticized. I don't keep anyone in my circle. My circle's fucking tight as shit. That's what she said.
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this.
Yeah, zero tolerance. I have blinders on. I don't have anyone that would even raise anything of that sort. They're gone before they even get close. So, do most people have a similar lifestyle? That depends on how you gauge it. Mama Swole, very, very close. Very similar. Very similar. I mean, we live together. So like, yes. So, I mean, her, Papa Swole, and, my mom, my dad, they do grass-fed beef and high-fat diet and organ supplements and stuff like that. So yeah, most people but it's led by example. It was never forced. So people ask questions and they listen to my content. They see what works for me. Look, lead by example. Cause if my head's down for years, I'm going to be the 40, 50, 60-year-old with a fucking great tan that's fucking muscular, ripped, and feeling great. There's going to be a lot of people like, hey, what are you doing? Like, hey, I have a question. Or they're going to start listening to the content. Oh, maybe he is right. Like, that's the way I'm going to fucking be. And they can live their lives the way they want, like other people. But I have friends that, I don't require a six-pack, for example, to be my friend. So every single person that I keep in my circle is an independent thinker. We have great conversations. They, like I said, they think for themselves. They are not part of the brainwashed society. So I don't require people to believe everything that I believe, but they know what I'm doing. They know what I'm about. And, people in my circle, we accept one another for what we are and what we bring to the table. But the way I live my life has rubbed off on a lot of people. And that's why I always say lead by example, because you can't force people to change, especially when it comes to nutrition and training and stuff. Like, it's just such a fundamental lifestyle change with the 7 pillars. You can't just be like, hey, eat this, don't eat all that stuff. It's like, I don't try to swole pill people. Like I do here, like I'll rant and I'll rage, but I don't get in people's faces. I don't have the energy to one-on-one try to convince anyone. That's why when people talk shit on like TikTok or something like that, like, then this is not for you. If you don't like my clips or you don't like what I say or you don't want to hear the truth or reality, then fucking keep on scrolling, fam. I used to like this guy. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't have time to, I don't worry. I don't care. I don't care from one person. You think I care about an anonymous person, like text in a comment? Doesn't affect me at all. 0 fucks. Then move right along. Get the fuck out of the way and let's get back to work. So there's a lot of stuff online. You can go and listen to whatever you want, but I encourage all of you to not just listen to what you like to hear, listen to what you should be fucking listening to in order to grow and develop as an individual. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not true. Doesn't mean it's not going to help you move forward. If you just want to listen to things that rub your fucking taint, then have fun being in the same fucking place. If you're looking to level up, then you can't keep on doing the same shit, can you? If you want to level up, if you want to get to that next level, if you want to improve, stop doing the same fucking shit. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to level up something. You're going to have to manipulate and tweak something. You're going to have to lift a little heavier, do a little bit more volume, or eat a little bit more calories, or get a little bit better sleep, or take an extra day off, whatever, from lifting and do more active recovery, whatever it is, you're going to have to tweak something, right? Oh my God, fucking, let's go.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Ryan, we'll wrap up because we got we got a lot of questions today. We got to move on. Papa Swole, how can I get my wife to love the gym? You can't. You can't get her to love the gym. You can encourage her. You can, expose her to the importance of taking care of yourself and taking care of each other. In my opinion, I'm not going to be pushing someone else around in a wheelchair because they ate like shit. So Mama Swolio, she can get on that fucking health train, or it ain't going to work. Like, fundamentally, if you and your significant other, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, if they don't like take care of their health, that's such a fundamental ground level. That's like a religion. That's like a religious belief. That's so fucking fundamental. I don't see why someone, I understand that not everyone has the same background or experiences, of course, but I just don't understand why someone would not want to take care of themselves. I don't care if you like it or not. How can you not enjoy taking care of yourself? How can you accept not feeling good? God, it just doesn't compute. You can't force anyone to love the gym. Like, you can't force someone to love to play the guitar if they don't love it. You need to do it because it's important for your longevity. You want to live healthier together for a longer period of time. You want to live more vibrantly. I don't know if you have kids, but who cares if you fucking like it? Do you want to get up and feed your baby? I mean, you will because you have to, and you're just drawn to do it. You're going to. You like it? Who cares, right? If you have to feed your child, do you like to feed your child? Irrelevant, right? Drop in the comments. I'm not a father, but does it matter if you like to do it or not? Do you like to wake up in the middle of the night and hold your baby so they can go back to sleep? You will, and you love your child, but like has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. You're going to do it. It's called discipline. It's called doing the shit that you need to fucking do. Do you love to work out? Okay, you can enjoy working out, but it's not about pursuing what you like to do. Like, oh, I love this form of exercise. Great. But if it's just fucking swimming all the time, you better lift some fucking weights. But I hate lifting weights. No one cares. No one fucking cares if you don't like lifting weights. You need to build muscle. Building muscle is like one of the number one things that will improve your longevity. It's one of the number one things. Mental health, all of it matters. Lifting weights, building muscle. Having muscle mass as you get older is like arguably the number one thing that you can do is build muscle and have muscle as you get later in life. Fucking lift muscle, y'all. Lift weights, build muscle. Y'all. Shut the fuck up or I'm going to ban you. I love lifting. I despise mindless cardio sessions. Absolutely. All right, let's get into some balls deep content. My God, we did a lot with questions. Fantastic. Hey, if you want more Q&A, again, like I always say, join the Swole fam in the links down below, swolenormousx.com. We do lots of Q&A. Remember, every single Sunday is Ask Papa Swole Live. Lots of private Q&As and such like that inside the Telegram chat, Swole text, all that stuff. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Let's get into some balls deep comment. Are you ready? Come on, take a deep breath, ladies.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
It's in there. It's fucking in there. It's fucking in there. It's in there, beaches. It's deep. It's deep. I know.
Come on, man.
I know. I didn't have to go in so deep, but I did. It's in there. Okay. This is an anonymous post. Why wouldn't it be? Because you're afraid to put your name on some stupid shit. This post says, quote, "Yes, there is hardship in life in a fat body, but there are such stunning gifts too." This person just said there are stunning gifts, like a present, gifts in a fat body. So many of us are the people we are. Thoughtful, kind, dedicated, not in spite of our fatness, but because of it. Holy shit.
Matt Damon.
What's your name, fat body?
Wow. That makes no sense. What does being fat have anything to do with being thoughtful, kind, and dedicated? Dedicated to what? Dedicated to what? You got to define those things. Because of your fatness? You're thoughtful, kind, and dedicated because of your fatness. Because of you're fat, so you're thoughtful. You're thought because you're cut. Yeah, no wonder it's anonymous. I'm not spending any more time. If you can't put your name on it, you can go fuck yourself. Nonsense, stupid shit. This is a long post. All right, so this is one of those Instagram posts that need to have like 10 fucking slides. I hate these too. All right. I don't like, there's a couple of kinds of Instagram posts. I don't like. The number one is those split screens, right? Where you show a cookie on the left and a cookie on the right. Here's how you think about this cookie. Here's how you should or you could think about this cookie. It's still a cookie, but you just change your brain thoughts and like, oh my God, the cookie is no longer a cookie anymore. And I don't like these accordion posts. Make it a video. All right? Don't make me swipe for 10 fucking slides. Get to the fucking point. Come on, fam. Get to the fucking point. I got things to do.
What's in the box?
All right, let's start off with an ad hominem. We got Princess Moonsprout. And we got a moon and a little sprout. And the @ is @SnakeUnicorn #1. So.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
Okay, just saying. First post, hard to swallow pills. If you eat healthier and you take care of yourself, you don't need to swallow so many pills. Hard to swallow pills. Number 1, there's no proven way to lose weight and keep it off long term.
Matt Damon.
I can't even begin to describe how fucking incorrect that is. I think we all agree. Number 2, there are no proven health benefits to losing weight.
Matt Damon.
That's just a lie. Are you fucking retarded? You know what we say.
You went full retard, man.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Everybody except Miss Moonsprout. Number 3, everything we think we know about obesity is corporate marketing. Or science.
Matt Damon.
Or science. Okay, the next post. Yes, it goes on. Yes, it fucking goes on. Trust me, it goes on like many more times than this. All right, there's like 8 more. So let's fucking go. Let's keep it moving. It writes, we've known these things. It's literally scientific consensus that weight loss interventions don't work. Guess what? Jesus Christ. Can you fucking be more wrong in the same sentence? Science isn't consensus. That's not what science is. Okay? Science is not consensus. That's the problem with all the vaccine bullshit today. It's not consensus. Like, oh, we all agree. Who cares? That's not science. Weight loss interventions don't work. Shit that doesn't work. You get a Matt Damon again.
Matt Damon.
I'm going to break this button. How many Matt Damons can you all take? You want a lot of these? You want Matt Damons? Anyone, recommend another soundboard. Come on, drop another. Like, what do you want to hear? Because the next one, I'm going to keep on hitting some buttons. We got a lot of them. Maybe a little hobo's dick cheese? Next one. Even if they did, there's no real evidence that weight loss improves health. We've known this. Holy shit.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Oh my God. No real evidence that weight loss improves health? Some of you, any of you that have lost weight, drop in the comments. How has it improved your health? It continues. It's just automatically assumed that fat is bad and thin is good. Well, define bad and good. I think diabetes, heart disease, cancer is bad, in my opinion. Or science. Even when there is no evidence to suggest this.
Matt Damon.
All right. In fact, the evidence we do have shows the opposite, that, quote, overweight and slightly obese groups are associated with the lowest mortality.
You make me happy.
You wouldn't know it by what's published in the news, but being underweight is a much higher risk than being overweight. I mean, anorexia can absolutely, that's really not good. So just because look, this whole thin versus fat, I talk about it all the time. It's about being fit, not just being emaciated like in a concentration camp. So anorexia is extremely unhealthy. Okay. And the obese category carries about the same amount of risk as normal weight.
Matt Damon.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you
talking? How dare you?
How stupid can you be? Literally, this is just evil. See, it's still socially acceptable to be fat phobic. It's more socially acceptable to be fat. That's the problem. And so long as fat phobia gets to operate under the guise of health, weight loss corporations will continue to manipulate the media without fear of pushback. Let's go here.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into
Jesus
your ass.
Christ, it keeps going. It won't shut up. They'll continue to lobby for big gulp bans and calorie counts on everything instead of, I don't know, providing free insulin. Holy shit. If you need free insulin, the problem is the need for these kinds of drugs. Some people actually might need this stuff. But you want just free insulin? Yeah, just give you free insulin. Keep those big gulps. If calorie counts offend you, you're a fucking pussy. Okay? It's a number. Get over it. Don't weigh me at the doctor's office. You're a fool. Big gulp bans. I don't think they should ban anything. I think you should not want to drink fucking 96 ounces of liquid sugar. Just a thought. Then maybe you won't have to need free fucking insulin. You goddamn, I don't know, fucking barnacle in society. They'll continue to push the obesogenic environment theory. What? They'll continue to push the obesogenic environment theory and blame Americans' poor health on our weight instead of our piss-poor infrastructure.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my God, it keeps going. They'll continue to weasel their way into public health spaces. Oh, are they coming into a safe space? And make sure obesity is seen as a valid medical issue, despite the lack of evidence to suggest this.
Matt Damon.
Just fucking going with the standard. Oh, last one. Last one? Oh my God, how the fuck are there more? So no, it's not leftist to encourage and compliment weight loss. What does being leftist have to do with it? Leftists are promoting obesity. So no, it's not leftist to encourage and compliment weight loss. It's not leftist. Where'd that come from? Why? What does that have to do with anything? It's not leftist to advocate for healthy lifestyle changes. No shit. It's not leftist to have a job either. As a solution for heart disease, no, caricatures making fun of fat rednecks and fat cats are not leftist. I have
what you just
I
said
have no idea what you're talking about.
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
At
no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I think we're done. Fuck! Oh my God. Last one. They're just fat phobic. Of course. Of course. And fat phobia is 100% a tool of the oppressors. I think you're oppressing yourself. That's why it's hard for you to walk. A tool we know is working because of how many of us still don't see it. And in closing,
Matt Damon.
If you can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
All right. Fat phobia and the word oppressors. This is just boogeyman talk. We go over this kind of shit a lot. There is a little bit of a caption. Thank God it's not as long as that shitstorm. It's not my quote opinion that weight loss is a sham. It's a fact. It's not a sham. Losing weight is much healthier. It's much better to lose weight. If you're 200 pounds overweight, it's healthier to lose some fucking weight. Don't you think tons of fun? Give me a goddamn break.
What's your name, fat body?
It's not a fact. You're making shit up. Just because your feelings are hurt, because you just don't want to take any responsibility, or raised in a safe space, and other people are telling you, oh my God, there's science out there that goes against what you've been told. You've been lied to your whole life. I thought you were beautiful just the way you are. Then why wouldn't you shut the hell up? If you're happy with who you are, if you're beautiful just the way, if you're perfect just the way you are, how come you sound so angry? How come you have so much fat aggression if you are so happy being obese? If you're so healthy and happy being obese, then why are you so angry? You sound so compassionate. How come you're so frustrated? Maybe because you're lying to yourself and you're having this internal battle and you're blaming it on an oppressor. Ooh, an oppressor. The boogeyman. It's the fat phobia and diet culture. Man, it's not the fact that I can't stop eating fucking Twinkies. It's not the fact that I just won't get off my ass and even go for a fucking walk. But the chairs have arms. I can't fit in the fucking chairs. Good. Don't sit down. You shouldn't be. Go for a fucking walk and get out of the goddamn chair. Oh, you're oppressing your cells and the Earth's crust. So go outside, look down at the Earth and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you. All right, we got another 9 posts. No, I'm not going over this. I think we got some videos here. Let's get this show. Let's get this fucking. Oh, we got 2 videos, and then we'll fucking give away a Beast of a Swole card. Am I right? Am I right? Holy shit! Holy shit! Yeah, balls deep, motherfuckers. Let's see. Genosaurus, truly satisfied, content, and happy people don't seek to blame others for their problems, and they don't care what others think of them. Indeed. Raven, I wonder if they ever would try to try Survivor, Naked and Afraid, or The Challenge. Any of those shows that put your physical and mental strength to the test, they don't have mental strength, so that'd be a no. Sydney, Buckaloo, if they were so confident and happy with themselves, they wouldn't need acceptance from anyone else. That pretty much just kind of like summarizes it right away. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Ryan, I don't know why these fit phobic think obesity is being oppressed. I just saw an Old Navy commercial advertising their plus size clothes and price equality. It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable!
Price equality. Wait till all these companies are forced to have, right? Like price controls. You're going to, and they're going to force these businesses to close just because like you have to sell your clothes at the same price, but we can't produce it for the same price. You have to sell it for the same price. Well, they're going to go out of business. This fucking world is so fucked. God damn it. God damn it. Let's go back to Swole America, fam. Please. I am Ketovore Shorts. Ketovore Shorts. Mindset can both be your prison or your pastor. It's your choice to choose. Fucking hundo %. All right. We got 2 videos, fam. We got 2 videos. So if you're new to the podcast, welcome, welcome, welcome. In the balls deep section, we go over shit posts. That's where we go over like news articles, things that are just fucking ridiculous because it's fun and we love to have a good time. And it's great to recognize that we are still sane in this world that is fucking insane. The world is going insane, but the Swole fam is saying we have never veered from our fucking path. So we're still focused and we have to slap this knowledge cock where it belongs. And a lot of these voices, while they have the right to speak, and we would never silence anyone because we're anti-censorship, these people that are actually promoting compassion, promoting all this acceptance, fat acceptance, body positivity, they are the least accepting group. They're under the guise, the veil of compassion, whereas they eat their own. This is what leftists do. This is what this extreme social justice woke crowd does. It's a cult, and this is what it does. It starts to eat itself because you are not, everyone's woker than thou. Everyone's more virtuous than thou. And while they try to grasp at straws and try to clamor and scrape for control, they start to narrow that circle more and more because you have, first off, you have fat positivity, but now you have a fat spectrum. Right? You have a fat spectrum, and then you have all these a million genders popping out of the fucking woodwork. And now you have all these micro labels for different genders. Like you keep having this intersectional chopping and this micronizing of all these victim oppressed classes. And it just gets worse and worse. So we are staying centered and focused, and it's fun to shit on stupid stuff, especially things that need to have their mouth filled with fucking cement. This is nonsense that needs to get... Look, everyone has the right to speak, just like we have the right to slap some knowledge cock. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun. It's fun. I would never want any of this stuff to be censored, ever. It also means that I shall not be censored, and we shall shit on stupid shit. Get it? We'll shit on stupid shit. That's right.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
All right. Why am I the only one on Twitch? Because, like most platforms, they don't share my content because it offends people. I don't know. More people can go watch on Twitch. I never go on Twitch. I don't even know how many people watch. Don't care. Never use Twitch, but we stream on Twitch. Ah, hell yeah. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at here. Got to hydrate. We got 1, discrimination because you're not vegan. Huh. And we have holy shit, we have fictosexual. We'll do the gender one second because those blow my fucking mind. Let's do the vegan one. Here we go. Let's get a drum roll, shall we?
What's in the box?
All right, here we go.
The reason we have so much discrimination in the world today is because you feed your children animal products. From birth, we're taught that certain animals, like pets, should be loved and cared for, but then...
I'm going to stop you right there, cowboy. You look like a vegan. Your sunken eyes and your fading bone structure, you look like you need a steak. All right, let's start this over because I heard you spewing shit. Something about because we're eating animal products, that's why the world's falling apart, which is ludicrous nonsense.
The reason we have so much discrimination in the world today is because you feed your children animal products.
All right, this is...
Matt Damon.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
The reason we have so much discrimination in the world is because you feed your children animal products. I'll tell you what, if you feed your child vegan, that's child abuse. You're abusing your child by not giving them the sustenance that they require to fully develop their bones and their brains. Holy shit. Yeah, that's why there's discrimination in the world, because we eat meat. Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm really excited to hear where this is going to fucking go.
From birth, we're taught that certain animals, like pets, should be loved and cared for, but then these animals over here, cows, pigs, chickens, and fish, should be tortured and murdered.
Sounds Australian, right? No wonder you guys are in a authoritarian state, because you think like this kind of jabroni. Yeah. How's that? How are those concentration camps going down there?
Question these sorts of things when we're taught this as a child. If you're told a lie enough times, it becomes your reality. Teaching this to kids is the root of all discrimination that we see in the world.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's the root of discrimination. No, it's not.
Imagine if we taught our children to treat all animals fairly and not to treat certain beings or species differently just because they might look a bit different from us. Or
Yo, if we didn't eat animals, we wouldn't have anywhere to live. This guy has no idea. Do you know how would you like actually function in society if you just had fucking animals everywhere? If we didn't eat animals, it would just be over fucking run. It would be overrun if we're not going to eat them. We're going to put them all. We're going to put them all, fam. We're going to... Just because they look different from us, hey? Just because they look different from us.
they're not as intelligent. If we teach humans not to discriminate based on species, we would 100% see far less discrimination amongst our own species as humans. People always say that we should worry about our own species before we start worrying about the animals. But we've got it all backwards. Let's stop indoctrinating our future generations to discriminate between species, and then maybe we can fix some of the things that we see between humans today.
Bro, that's a stretch, fam. That's a fucking stretch. This guy's from what, New Zealand or Australia? I think like most of our like grass-fed beef comes from like New Zealand. So appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. Bro. Okay. You know you're a vegan when your eyes are sunken in. Look, you look like a vegan. You look like a vegan. You look emaciated. You look skinny. And I'm not saying this to be rude. I'm saying this because like the deep pockets of your eyes and your emaciated face looks like you need a goddamn steak. Jesus Christ. I've never wanted to eat a steak more than after listening to that fucking shit. Yeah, because we have steak and we don't eat dogs or cats, that's where discrimination comes from in our culture. Did you know that? Did you know that? So all you leftists that are sucking down soy every day, those are the ones that are promoting racism. Those are the ones that are bringing back racism. So ironic, right? You're preaching veganism, but then you're also preaching racism. You see, it's that double speak. Say one thing, do the other. Hey, what's that over there? It's everything what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Eat a fucking steak. Eat a fucking steak. Look, I wouldn't eat. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't eat him. I would not. No, sir. No, sir. I would not eat that man. I would not eat that man. He's not a grass-fed, steak-fed human. I would not eat him. I only eat grass-fed, beef-fed humans. Tongue-tied. I only eat grass-fed, beef-fed humans. There's nothing good. Nothing good. Even the thigh, like the dark meat. He's got no dark meat. It's got nothing. Like the pec or the biceps would just be so stringy. No, nothing good. Nothing good. He just eats no. No. I would not eat him. No. That's a joke, YouTube. We're joking about cannibalism. I wouldn't really eat a human. All right, we have the gender, I would say gender queen, gender king. They made another video, or Thons made a video. I don't know what consonants, I don't know what pronouns to use for this sapien. This video is going to hurt. This video is going to hurt, and we'll leave it here. This video is going to fucking hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Drop FYR in the comments for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away in just a second. This video is going to hurt. It's called Ficto. No joke. You ready for this? It's called Fictosexual. Fictosexual. I have a feeling it's to talk about like make-believe people. I make like characters. Fiction. I can't. I swear to God, if this is what this fucking video brings.
Cool. We get to talk about a micro label.
Oh my God.
So there's a micro label that describes this exact experience. Fuck! It's called Fictosexual.
No.
It has some other variations, but it basically means a person who experiences sexual attraction only for fictional characters.
How many colors do you have in your head?
Describes exactly what you shared.
Jesus Christ.
And yes, this micro label falls under the asexual spectrum.
No.
So it's a thing.
No. No. No.
That's fucking bullshit.
No. No. Just if you have a fucking fetish for hobbits, you're a fictosexual. No, you're a fucking lunatic. This is an asexual microlabel. This is an asexual microlabel. Asexual, which means you watch too much Netflix. If you're in your room, hiding with 5 masks on, beating it off to Frodo fucking Baggins, that is a mental disorder. That's not a fictosexual. You see what this weird shit is? It's justifying being out of your mind. You're beating it to fictional characters. Okay, yeah, there is Japanese hentai. Yeah, there is that kind of like what octopus porn, right? I don't know. If you want to get like raped by a demon or something, there's no name for it. You can be turned on by whatever you want. It doesn't make you a fictosexual. An asexual micro label. I hate it. I asexual. Talk about people that need to get out more. Go talk to a human being. Try it sometime. Try it sometime. Go speak to other people. Okay, let's do a little birds and the bees. Let's see what we got here. I got a marker. All right, here we go. Let me explain you something, okay? For everyone with asexual micro labels. You see this? See this little hair tie? Okay? We'll call this a vagina. All right? Pretend that this is a vagina. Okay? And this little red rocket here, this little dry erase pencil, this is a penis. Okay? Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to take this thing, for any of you that, might need this. Hey, look at that. I mean, if you're getting that much space, I mean, you might want to, I don't know, practice your Kegels, ladies. But I mean, if you're getting this much, there might be something else. That's a town bicycle right there. But anyway, you get the point. You get the point. That's what happens. You put the long thing in the hole. It's like the game. You ever go? I mean, I don't know if they have them anymore, but when you go to the doctor's office like 10 years ago, remember those or the kids games, right? The kids games where you have like the wood and you have like a triangle and a circle and a square, and the kid's like, hey, take the square long thing and you put it in the square hole. That's what you do. All right? You put the long thing into the whole thing. You just plug that fucking shit up. Beep. Beep. So that's what happens. Asexual microlabel. Look, if you don't want to fuck people, then don't fuck people. If you're asexual, this is nature's way of thinning the herd. This is nature's way of making sure that the species reproduces. If you're asexual, if you don't want to fuck and don't want to reproduce, then guess what? Your genes aren't wanted in this world. And I'm not saying that. That's just nature. If you don't want to fucking reproduce, then guess what? You're not going to reproduce. You see what happens there? You see what happens there. And it's not me saying that. That's just evolution. Okay? You bang, and you have a baby. And I'm not saying if you're gay or you're a lesbian, if you're wrong, but I'm saying your genes aren't moving forward. And that's not me judging it. I'm just saying your genes are not moving forward. And I'm not talking about hand-me-downs to goodwill. I'm talking about your genetic information is not moving forward. So you can be asexual, you could be fictosexual, you could be recipro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either you reproduce or you don't. We're only here on this earth essentially to reproduce, to have babies. We do it for fun. We do it for pleasure. But guess why it feels pleasurable? Guess why it feels good? Guess why sex feels good? Because it's incentive to fucking do it. So you can put so you would do this and then, right? And then the pudding goes in and then you make pudding pops, right? In a few months. Takes a while, but there you have it. The more you know. The more you know. This is literally what it's about. This is survival of the fittest, survival of logic. This is just how you make more humans. So you can choose to live your life any way you want. Bet. This is literally to see what genes move forward in the world. And guess what genes are moving forward? Ones that sticky into the circle. It's like a circle. There you have it.
Hadouken! Dodson, we've got Dodson here!
I'm tired. That was exhausting. It's hard to explain it and dumb it down so much. But you can, look, when you label this shit, right? When you're labeling and making all these intersectional blah, 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 all you're doing is you're trying to give yourself some type of value or make you feel like you make yourself feel like you're doing something, like you're part of a tribe, like you're part of something without doing anything. Oh, I want to fuck a cartoon character? I must be a fictosexual. Hashtag fictosexual. Hashtag ficto oppression or hashtag fucking cartoons matter. Like that. And then all of a sudden you have a tribe of 7 people that are like, yeah, I love Bambi and whatever it is. Does cartoon bestiality count? I don't even know. These are gray areas that we have to hash out. In real life, no good. But if it's a cartoon character, right? You said Jessica Rabbit. Their last name's Rabbit. I know I don't think about this here, right? I mean, this is a gray area. These are questions that need answers. So it goes down a dark path, which we're not going to go down. Now, if you need labels like this to be worthy in life or to feel more accepted, that's the problem. That's the problem with our society, is that we don't provide people with we don't provide young people with any sort of ownership of their society and country. I think we should have civil service. I think we should be for a year or two. I've always been a fan. I mean, whatever that looks like in terms of, serving in the military, not necessarily military, but doing some sort of community service for a year or two, working for your country. That's sort of pride that you take in what we've created here as a society. But when you go through and you have no hardships and you put no effort in, there's that empty space in your life. You have this empty space, this hole that's not filled. Not this hole. You have a hole that's not filled. I mean, this hole might not be filled. Might be because you have never developed your personality, but this hole is not filled. I'm talking about the hole in your soul, right? You have no purpose. You've never actually done anything. You've never actually given anything to anyone. You've never produced any value. You've grown up in this fucking bubble. You're thrown into debt and you're tossed out into this world that is eating you alive. And you were never actually taught properly. You've never actually done anything. And you have this like disconnected resentment and you don't know why. So guess what? You're angry at the oppressor. You're angry at a boogeyman. You're looking for some target for your rage. And why wouldn't you want to bring down the system? Why wouldn't you want to tear everything down? You've never done anything to build it up. When I was in middle school, all right, I went to a private school in middle school, and we had this program called Jobs. So I forget what the rotation was, every month or two, you would switch and you would be assigned. So it was a K through 12 school, and there were different areas of the campus. There was like the gym, there was the chapel, there was building 1, for example, or the library, or there was the science building. And you had juniors and seniors, 11th and 12th grade, that were assigned to different areas as like the head of that area. And every day at the end of school, let's just say it was from like 3 to 3:30, you would go to this assigned area. You were assigned for like 8 weeks, for example. You would go there, and every day, let's say the person in charge would be like, okay, you're vacuuming, you're doing windows, you're doing the walls, you're doing the trash, you're doing this. You had a job. So you would go, and the entire campus, like we didn't have janitors. There were no janitors. There was like maintenance people, but no one cleaned because the students did the cleaning. Now, this wasn't slave labor, but guess what you didn't do? Guess what you didn't do? You didn't throw gum on the floor. You know why? Because you were the one that was probably cleaning it up later. You wouldn't write on the walls. Why? Because your friend worked in that section. You'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you going to do that? He's going to be wiping it off later. So we didn't litter. You didn't throw shit on the ground. You didn't trash the place. You didn't like graffiti anything because you had ownership in the way it looked. Because 1, you would get in trouble, but 2, because you were cleaning up that shit. Or your friends were going to be cleaning up that shit. And it worked. And the place was fucking spotless all the time. All the fucking time. And it wasn't a lot of time. It didn't take a lot of effort. And it wasn't free labor. I guess it was technically free labor for the school, but I remember that. Why would you throw trash on the ground if you were the one that was going to clean it up? Yeah, you would get in trouble like anything else, but you just didn't do it because like if you're in the library and you're like, oh, I'm dumping soda on the ground. Well, have fun scraping that up in like a couple hours. You're not going to fucking do it. All right. So imagine where you live in your community. Let's say for a year or 2 after high school or whatever it is, you would be planting trees, or you would be cleaning the streets, or you would be taking out the trash, or wiping off graffiti, or you would be building a fucking road, or I don't know, building a fucking barn like the goddamn Amish, or doing something, right? You'd be delivering papers, or you'd be, I don't know, helping at a nursing home, but building stuff, like having some actual impact on your local community. Wouldn't you be treating it better? Wouldn't you have more of an intimate knowledge of your community, of the people around you? Wouldn't you feel like you were a part of this country? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. If you invest in your area, if you invest in the country, guess what? You're going to have pride in your country because you have a part in building it. You had a part in building your fucking country. And guess what? The country has to be constantly rebuilt. So when you have these fucking kids that are with helicopter parents, that are completely sheltered, that are brainwashed, that are thrown into debt, that are taught garbage ideology rather than actual functional survival and how to live in this world, yeah, they're angry. Yeah, they don't care about the systems because they have done nothing. They don't know. They're not taught properly about the systems. They don't know why the systems exist. It's called Chesterton's fence. You don't tear down a system if you don't understand how the fuck it works. Yeah, defund the police. I don't think you understand how police work and how they affect a community. Oh, we defund the police. Oh, crime shot up. Who would have thunk it? You mean murders have skyrocketed? Oh my God, I wonder why. They just want to tear shit down because they've had no hand in developing it. They have no idea why these things are there because they weren't taught that. They've had no hand in developing and facilitating these systems and these structures in their fucking country, in their community. So tear it down. Yeah, I'm doing something. You're doing jack shit. It's a huge fucking problem. It's a huge fucking problem. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag FYR in the comments. You want to join the fam, swolenormousx.com. Wish you had a Discord. We do. The Swole fam has a Discord. You could join over at swolenormousx.com. Soft Shadow Edges. Thanks for holding it down over there on the Twitchy McTwitcherson. Let's give away today's Swole card. Let's fucking go. Here we go. Here we go. What's it going to be? Falcon, pick someone. I know. It's going to be good. It's a good rant. Oh, that was nice. Oh my God. Who we got here? Steven Crabtree. Congratulations, you fucking slut. Mr. Crabtree. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Steven. Congratulations. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop whining. Come on. Come on. Everyone, congratulations. Steven, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1979, the subject, your mailing address, and the body of the email. Congratulations, Steven. By the way, just mailed out a fucking ton of Swole cards. So if you've been waiting on a Swole card, we have a bunch that are heading out there. So depending on where you live, if there are any holdups, you know that a lot of people are, having delayed mail and such, but keep an eye out for that because they are on the way. Congratulations, Steven. Can I call you Steven? Too late. I already did. All right, fam. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't yet left a 5-star review and write a review over there on Apple Podcasts. Make sure you do so. And also, by the way, make sure you check out brand new episode is live over there on the Swolenormous audio experience. So if you enjoy this podcast, you will enjoy the other shows. That's right. We got 4 podcasts, but check out the Swolenormous audio experience available anywhere you're banging your ear holes to this. Just dropped a brand new episode a little while ago and it's fire. And also check out the Red Wine Swole podcast and the Swolenormous Procast. Check them all. And of course, if you are ready to join the fam today, head on over to swolenormousx.com because we have some amazing specials, up to 37% off on memberships over there at swolenormousx.com. And because you're a listener of the show and because you're fucking awesome, get an extra $10 off when you sign up for a limited time. Use code FYR10 in addition to those awesome specials. Get $10 off your sign up over there with code FYR10, FYR10 at checkout for an additional $10 off your sign up. It's amazing. Go and join the fam today. That's where everything goes down. And I'll see you all in Swole Text and the Swole fam Telegram and Discord and all that shit after the episode. Go make some sick fucking gains. Let us close this nut. Falcon, take us away.
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord? House is a fucking prison! I'm planet bullshit! The galaxy of this sucks camel dicks!
Come on, don't bullshit me.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set!
We choose truth over fact.
A little piano here, fam-wise. We're gonna jam on those drums. It's gonna be fucking epic. Just you wait.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
That's fucking weird, bro.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
I don't think so.
It's estimated that 200 million people will die.
That's why.
Probably by the time I finish this talk.
Not even close.
Boom shakalaka!
Now I know you'd love to just sit there and keep being not slim, but we gotta work a little today, okay?
I arrived in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
Having a little cock piano here. No hands. My dick. All right, fam wise, let's fucking go. All right, beaches, enjoy the rest of your day. SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam. We'll see you tomorrow for Thursday. It's going to be episode 1980. Beaches. I'll see you then. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.